Bukkake.
We can't let them know that we're not actually playing on the Gamecube.
Greetings, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Kale Gaming? Kale Gaming, right?
Still a work in progress.
Press Gaming. I'd like to open this up with fuck Konami, even though Konami didn't really make this. We've got ourselves a strange one today. We've got the Metal Gear Solid 1 remake for the GameCube. Metal Gear Solid the TSS. What is it called again?
TTS, the Twin Snakes.
The Twin Snakes.
Yeah, titties.
So Jonathan is playing Crash. I played Metroid, and here we have Nick playing his series.
He's in Alaska.
Alaska series what? So we have Nick playing like this. Like Metal Gear Solid is your franchise, right?
Yeah.
Would you consider it your favorite?
Yep.
That's it. Nothing else to it.
It's definitely my favorite. There's like Zelda used to be my favorite when I was a kid, but I discovered Metal Gear by playing a remake of the third one on the DS like a couple years ago, and I really liked it. And it's funny because John's always loved Metal Gear, and like we've been friends for a long time, and he'd just be like, Metal Gear, and I'd be like, I used to watch that, but now I'm like, I love it so much, I'm gonna tell you you're wrong.
And it's literally it's the only thing we talk about half the time.
I'm kind of out of my element here. I have never played anything Metal Gear Solid related.
Which is disgusting, by the way.
Yeah.
Like, when I think Konami games, I think Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 4 Turtles in Time for the Super Nintendo.
This is not Konami. This is Kojima.
Okay, fair. Fair enough.
This looks pretty damn good on your TV compared to how it looks on my TV, I must say.
We'll approach the display.
Well, maybe it's also because we're running it through HD.
We'll launch
That is why.
DV.
So like this is completely new to me. I have no idea what the fuck is going on.
Okay, they're in a sub.
All right, hang on. That's coming in a bit loud.
They're firing a person.
What?
They're firing a one-man SDV, swimmer diver vehicle.
They're firing a
Or
person.
actually, I don't know what that stands for.
They're shooting a guy.
Submarine drive vehicle. There's a lot of acronyms in this game. You're gonna have to get used to it.
They're shooting. They're shooting a man pedo.
SDV. Suck dat vag.
No, it's seduce.
Seduce dat vag. Foxhound. That stands for fucking awesome. X-rays. Having. Ocelots, undular, naked
Foxhound
dimples.
are the terrorists?
Psycho Mantis.
Yeah, they were originally in Metal Gear 1 and 2. You were working with Foxhound. In this one, Foxhound went rogue and they went to a nuclear disposal site and they took over.
Dun dun dun!
Oh no!
Giant and Shaman.
Shaman.
So here we have
Salmon.
the remake of Metal Gear Solid 1 for the GameCube. I asked Nick about it earlier, and the Twin Snakes here, you say is actually quite divides the community.
Yeah, I mean, like some people, like it's like their first Metal Gear, because you know a lot of Nintendo people, you know, kids, like
stuck with Nintendo.
Yeah, stuck with Nintendo. Ugh. No. But yeah, a lot of people like got into the Twin Snakes first because they didn't really know about Metal Gear.
My feet are still.
It was
so
one of the
asleep.
only Metal Gear games to be on a Nintendo. Actually, there was like Metal Gear NES, then there was Twin Snakes, then there was Metal Gear Solid 3D, and yeah. But just like, I mean, it seems fine now, but the cutscenes get quite ridiculous.
Well,
And that's coming from like me talking about a fucking Hideo Kojima game. So
Let's put it this way: they are literally.
Don't spoil it.
For the scope, they are more ridiculous than watching the cutscenes in Rising.
We're talking about Bayonetta levels of crazy here, guys.
I wouldn't go, not quite, but it's like if Bayonetta was like in a wheelchair.
And that is the title screen. We've been here for 5 minutes and we're just getting to the title screen.
Are we using my memory card?
Yeah, you're using yours.
I guess we'll keep subtitles on because
we'll be talking. Do you want to turn up the brightness?
Yeah, you're probably right. Yes. Oh, so you have to actually adjust it on the monitor itself.
Oh wow.
What?
Yeah, I guess we're leaving it in the dark.
Well, sorry guys.
Oh yeah.
Hopefully it's not too dark when it goes up to YouTube.
We could always make
Can always
it brighter.
correct that.
Yeah. Okay. New game. So we could either do normal, hard, or extreme.
Or very easy.
I don't do easy.
Yay!
Can we just like do like what do you
Normal
do?
or hard?
Like, what do you do normally?
Me and Nick do extreme every time.
I do normal if like I want to like, you know, relax, but like hard or extreme is like it's like a
Then
it's fun.
Do you want to do normal because we're commentating?
Yeah, we might as well, or else this is gonna be way too long.
Okay.
We'll keep radar.
To a maximum.
So like
Nah.
Nick, what do you think? Do you prefer this one over the original or?
I prefer it for voice acting, and that's pretty much where it ends. Everything else, like the original was made for the 1990s. It like the music, the cheap digital music, the colors. There's this thing in the original Metal Gear Solid with blue. This one seems to have it with green a little bit, as shown right now. But there's amazing
Like a teal
like
and blue.
even for like such a primitive game, like the colors in the original Metal Gear Solid were they just work so much better than this.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's like my ideal Metal Gear Solid 1 would be Metal Gear Solid 1 with Metal Gear Solid Twin Snakes voice acting. That's
All
just,
right, but like I guess like just by default, I'd probably play Twin Snakes first, just because like I have issues going back to 3D model PS1.
Well,
yeah.
let's put it this way: the PS1 Metal Gear Solid was the original. A lot of what Nick is coming from is a lot of the characters hadn't really developed their own style yet,
Yeah.
and this came out after the second game was released. So Metal Gear Solid 2. So this is third in the release for Solid. And that's after the second game, so after everybody kind of already knew what their character was, after because it's all the same voices, right? Every single one was the same voice.
Except Gray Fox, because for Gray Fox
Yeah.
is a half American, half Vietnamese man, and he was voiced by a black man, and he really didn't do a good job of hiding the fact that he was black. So it just sounds ridiculous. I'm not to say people can't voice people of other races, but just in that one case, like I
You could definitely tell who it was.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
very unrealistic.
Because Metal Gear Solid has always been known
Exact-
for its sense of realism, right?
No, they have they
Sense of realism is a good term. Sense.
they have the realism in the beginning, and then they like fuck you up with the ass with like psychics and and like priests who like have tattoos that fly off their body and turn into real life objects.
Shaman.
Shamans.
If you need to, contact me by codec.
All right.
Don't worry, you don't have to memorize that.
40.
Write
Oh
it down.
my God.
Push the pause.
Push start. And then, I don't know what you mean, Colonel.
He's just like, I'm listening.
Okay, but it's like I hear things like the control might be better. I know I mentioned this to you guys earlier in the car, but it's like you two go like head to head on that, or
No, not at all.
you two agree?
It has its advantages. It has its disadvantages. This one has the second game's control scheme as well as the second game's layout, so it's much more hashed out. You have a lot more control, but at the end of the day, you're literally replaying the first game with more controls. So that really does change the way the game is played. Not necessarily for the better,
Uh-oh.
and obviously
I'm
not
leaving.
at all for the worse, but it really does change the experience of the game.
Because for me, if the control was better than the first one, just like objectively better than, to me, that's already a leg up on the original. Because I like it when a remake fixes issues with the first one, I'm thinking back to, or it doesn't even necessarily have to fix, just like upgrade what was already good. Like the biggest example I can think of is the Pokemon Heart Gold, Soul Silver. I don't know how much they changed, but I do know that it was the preferred.
Oh,
People
shit.
like it in bad.
God damn it. No, you don't.
Uh-oh. Written by Hideo Kojima. He says
No.
like you get fucked up.
You're not gonna beat me.
Wow, you okay. You're on normal here, Nick.
Yep.
It's pretty good though. I always have trouble with this one for some reason.
Yeah, it's
The first screen, I always do. Like I always get caught. One time I did it, and I was so proud of
Yeah.
myself.
No, this part is genuinely like this is the learning curve.
And it's dark as fuck.
Yeah. Like this part is it's not difficult by any means, but you really do have to like it's all on your tippy toes. Essentially it's survive for a while.
Well, isn't that basically how it is for Metal Gear?
I mean it like this whole scenario that you're in right now is like
There's an
the elevator hasn't come down yet, so hang out.
You'll just have to wait for the elevator to come down.
These portraits look weird.
They're in the MGA
They're
one
little
style.
wide screens, so oh
That
shit.
could be it.
I'm under attack. Stay alert.
Okay, here's something. Could you go first person in Metal Gear Solid 1 at all?
No, you could not. It made the game very difficult.
Yeah, that's the thing is that's what I was getting at. It's the control scheme in this gives you more freedom. So if you're somebody who like hates not feeling free in a video game, you'd probably want to do this. But the downside is you have a lot of control in a very small situation, so you don't really feel like you can use the best advantage of your incredible amounts of control. Whereas when you play the second game, like there's a lot of little hidden mechanics and there's a lot of little hidden interesting things, which there is in this game too, but not so much with the controls and the mechanics of the controls. Because literally most of this game is a remake of the first.
Alright, so like,
But-
you mentioned that because you're using Metal Gear Solid 2's controls for Metal Gear Solid 1, the game can either get pathetically easier or you can like just blatantly abuse some things, right? You mentioned Psycho Mantis or like the first boss, whichever one comes first.
With the revolver ocelot.
It takes skill. Like you have to be good at it to take advantage of it. But yeah, it's a mechanic that wasn't in the first game, so you can really kick his ass.
John beat it in 10 seconds.
So it's like Ridley all over again.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Except I beat Ridley in 5 seconds, you fucking scrubs.
Whoa. Tachi.
Yo, like,
Hitachi. Oh.
Hitachi.
so okay, like, was the game at all like cinematography? Right?
Yeah.
Cinematography. Like this? Was it like this in the original, or was it like much more faster?
Super similar, but I'm sure
Overdone?
Nick will say what I'm trying to.
I mean, like, originally the director of this game tried to make it exactly the same as Metal Gear Solid 1, but Hideo Kojima was like, yo, ham it up a bit. And because the director of this game did, like, over-the-top animes and shit. And he didn't...
Do you like that bandana waving?
Yeah.
So,
So wait,
it's
animes? Really? Which ones?
I don't know.
Yeah, we don't know.
He... Like, nothing's too over the top now, but... just you wait.
Yeah, but that's the thing is it's a very accurate retelling of it, but yeah, it can go from 0 to like a billion.
Which, you know what, I really like, because what can get really funny for me is when I see things get suddenly over the top really quick. I love seeing that. It's like the funniest thing
I'm
for
in
me.
front of the disposal facility.
You know what, we haven't... who the fuck is the old guy? I know that's Colonel, but... Oh shit, right, I can't...
Oh, there you
talk
go.
to
Now
him.
you just met her too.
It's a little hard to move.
Okay...
That's Naomi. She injected you with a shot at the beginning of the game. That was in the briefing files, but I didn't want to do the briefing files because that intro already took a long time. But she injected you with a shot that, like, yeah, what she says right now. Keep that in mind, that she injected him with shit.
I'm relieved to hear that.
I
Tested, huh?
seeing a review, so like I know I'm unfortunately already spoiled on some plot points.
Yeah.
Oh, come on. the
Oh,
game's
like
been out
how
forever.
like how
If you're not-
Snake's real name is actually Colonel Vernon McTaffy.
What?
That's Big Boss's real name.
Wait, really?
No.
Colonel McTaffy?
His real name is.
Yes, but no.
Tell him his real name, John. What's his real name?
Do you know who plays Snake?
No, not that guy.
Oh,
What's Big Boss's name?
oh, you mean my name?
Yes, god
What?
damn it, just say it.
He's referred to as Jack, but when people are referring to his real name, he's John.
Really?
Well, Jack is like supposed to be like
John, you're big boss.
a form of John.
Yeah,
I don't know how that works.
Jack is short for
They
John.
begin with
whereas
J.
Jonathan
The
is
similarities
short for-
end there.
Yeah. Whereas John is short for Jonathan.
That bandana, though. Looking at
That's
it.
like the first
It
anime
just goes
thing.
buck. It's just like
18 hours left until
it's like Snake. You're giving away your position by wearing that bandana.
Behind in this kind of weather.
Who's that?
Oh, sorry. I haven't introduced you two yet. This is Mei Ling.
See, this one's so funny because it's like whenever me and Nick would sit around his place and play Metal Gear, we pretty much podcasted with ourselves, and it's literally just gonna be a fucking podcast this time too.
Contact.
'Cause- no, literally, the game goes like a good solid 15 minutes of talking, and then
Oh,
like 10
God.
minutes of gameplay, and then 15 more minutes of talking.
This is why I did it. Oh god, Metal Gear.
Yay.
I need to play the Metal Gear games. Oh my god.
You're just
That's why I doubted Phantom Pain playthrough so much, because like it's
I won't be bored.
You wouldn't understand shit.
What's this?
Well, no, but like I would play, but like I was thinking of jumping into the Phantom Pain, like full well knowing that I wouldn't understand the plot, but I wanted to know. I wanted to get to the gameplay. That's what I wanted. That's what
Yeah.
interested me the most. Like,
But first,
like if people were gonna like jump into Kingdom Hearts 3 as their first Kingdom Hearts game, people aren't gonna be jumping into it because everybody already knows when it comes to like Kingdom Hearts and Metal Gear Solid that the plot is confusing as fuck, and it's like hard to follow even for some of the hardcore followers and fans of the series.
Sure.
don't let them.
So at the end of the day, you play Metal Gear Solid for the gameplay,
Create
right?
the disposal site and look for the DARPA chief.
No.
yeah, like the whole thing in Metal Gear Solid's gameplay is you have
Should appear on your radar.
the amount of freedom is literally ridiculous. Like I would compare it to the type of freedom you feel in GTA. Like I know GTA you have variety, whereas in this game it's not necessarily variety, but the amount of freedom that you're given is absolutely ludicrous. Like the
Wait a
amount,
second. If you
that's Mei Ling, another
the
character.
it gets jammed. Radar gets jammed if enemies see you.
Yeah, they jam.
Would be able to use it in areas of strong.
Harmonic
What?
resonance.
We'll be monitoring your movements.
This all comes into effect later.
Contact us by codec anytime you
Wow.
We're recording this with a codec.
I'll call if I'm feeling lonely.
Yeah, Snake's
Which
a
he does
wisecracker.
frequently.
Really?
Well, you can if you want to. It's up to you.
Well, we might not during this playthrough.
Yeah.
Well,
but
is the dialogue at least humorous?
always.
Yeah.
Okay, then yeah, we got to do a few at the very least, just to see what they say.
Nick will show his favorites that he remembers.
Yeah.
remember,
Perfect.
except for your binoculars.
Because Nick's played through these games multiple times. Like I've beaten them.
Oh, but
Snake's
got a lot.
I've
of-
actually beaten Twin Snakes on every difficulty but normal.
On my weapon.
Really?
Yeah.
Wait, you beat on it very easy?
Yeah, I beat it on very easy and easy, but not normal. And hard and extreme.
Hold you to that, Doctor. By the way,
Like,
Did
How-
we start extreme on our playthrough?
Yeah, we did. We went
why do
extreme.
people jump into like the most
My
extreme
stomach.
difficulties?
Because Jonathan
Because-
likes pain. He's masochistic.
Reds. How are those going to?
He likes it.
I like it.
How are
Wait, are
cigarettes gonna help you? I don't
never
know.
Like a good
I'm
snack.
addicted. Stop asking.
Addicted to you.
Get in. There's the front door. It's the fastest way, but there's too much risk.
Wow. So
The front door is not the best option. No shit.
ask them to let me in.
Really?
so that was episode 1 of recording Metal Gear.
And one
Sort of. Like, how much longer for this cutscene?
with 5
Like
pineapples.
less than
Yeah,
a
no.
minute or two.
On this
Okay, then we'll end it as soon as the cutscene is over.
So you guys saw maybe 30 seconds of gameplay.
Yeah.
It was a
was good.
solid 2 minutes.
I got
It's
caught,
just us
but I
talking.
survived. All right.
All right,
See you later, I guess.
everybody, have yourself a good night. Please rate, comment, like, subscribe, and have yourselves a fantastic night.
Or a good day.
Fantastic.